up, man?
How you doing? How you doing?
Good, pretty good. Hey.
They had their minute of fame. Well, yeah. They love getting on camera, don't they? Not all of them. Some of them, they'll sit there and smile, and as soon as you put that camera in their face, or not in their face, but in their direction, they kind of like clam up. They sit there and stare and cover their face, which I never understood that, but yeah, it's what, about, what time is it? 7. Yeah, it's like 7:10, 7:15 in the morning. You got the school traffic, you got the going to work traffic, but it's not bad. Hey, you think the Hells Angels is in town? No, Hells Angels. It's a motorcycle club. Well, actually, it's a comfortable morning. You got scattered clouds, but what I always say, when you got the clouds, it's a lot cooler outside. Huh?
9 o'clock no more. It will become hot.
Yeah, as the day goes on, it does warm up. Hey, I got a question for everybody, especially for the ones that are married or got married while they were in the Philippines, because I do have some people in the Philippines that watch my videos. And you're retired military. Do you have your wives and your dependents, if you have any, do you have them on your deers? I mean, that's Miles at this time ain't on my deers, and that's my fault. And we have been talking. There is a rumor that they're opening up the naval base again.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Yeah, they're saying that they're going to open up the naval base again. Now, I think it was a positive thing, because I don't know if people know, but when the base shut down, a lot of job loss. A lot of job loss. And then when Clark Air Force Base shut down, a lot of job loss. Now, will it ever get to the extent that it was in earlier years as far as military presence? I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know.
Neither do I. I have no idea. Now, I can understand why. I don't think it was the people. I think it was more the government, right? They wanted them out. Wanted the Navy, military out of here. Huh? I mean, I can understand why, because, and we all gotta admit, man, sometimes the U.S. kind of likes to dictate to other countries what to do, you know? Or they usually wave the carrot in front of their face saying, you do this and you do that, which I think is it's wrong. Especially when the Philippines declare they're a sovereign country, you know? And my way of thinking is, if yeah, you can rent property in the Philippines as far as the government, U.S. government. You can lease it. We'll lease it to you, but you stay out of our business. You know? And I get it. I'm not one of these guys that say, oh, you know, the great U.S. military's here and you're gonna do everything they want now. No. But with that being said, I'm going somewhere with this long, lengthy blabber. they do open up a naval base, and they're doing it for strategic reasons. Well, we can all figure out what's going on the east of us. Is I would have to go Miles, man, I'm going through puberty. Miles and myself would have to go to the PSD, and all you military people will know what I'm talking about. Personnel Support Division, or detachment, or yeah, I don't know. All I know is PSD. So I can get her put on my deers and also get her an ID card, a dependent ID card. Now I'm wondering though, if that happens, she gets on my deers and she gets her ID card. Will it be easier for her? Say if something happens, we both got to go back, or I have to go back to the States. Will it be easier for her to be able to come with me? I know, unless, and I don't think she's willing to do this, where she gives up her citizenship to the Philippines and she takes citizenship to the US. I don't think she's willing to do that.
You want?
Huh?
You want?
Now, is there any benefits you could lose
No.
if you went dual?
If you have that dual citizenship, you can get the benefits in US. You can get the benefits in
Yeah, well, there's not very many benefits here in the Philippines, is there?
Philippines.
I mean, do they have something like a social security? In other words, when you reach a certain age, like 65, 66, 67, US keeps on changing it because they realize that, you know, people are living longer. Oh, you know, so we're going to raise the pole on that retirement, which I think is not right, but that's just my opinion. So they have any kind of like social security here?
Yeah.
They do?
Yeah.
How much is it a month, roughly?
Depends your application.
Oh, wait a minute. Don't you have to apply? Don't you have to? Well, it's just like our Social Security. You got to put into it, right?
You need to apply. It depends how much you want every month to contribute.
Yeah. So it's basically.
Mine is already. I stopped already.
Yeah. So basically, it's like a savings account. In other words, you put money in there, and then when you retire, you can get it out in
Yeah.
payments, right? Yeah.
Pension every month.
So if you say you never put money in there, okay,
Yeah.
do you get a pension?
No.
See, the United States, well, I think is one of the biggest problems in the United States is that,
But if you want to continue, they will allow you to continue.
and what's the retirement, how old do you have to be to start collecting?
After, no, if you want to contribute SSS Social Security,
Yeah.
after 10 years, I think, payments for 10 years. It depends your contribution, how much.
So basically, if you put money in there, when you retire, is there an age where you can start? What is the age? You might have said it. I might have not have heard you. What is the age where you can start collecting it?
Age of 60s.
60, somewhere around the 60s. Okay. See, in the States, what I think my personal opinion is that
65.
you have this one group of people that's been working their whole life and putting in for Social Security. And then you have the other group of people that has never put a dime into it, okay, and they're not even 65, and they're taking money from there. And everybody says, well, that's a different fund. Actually, it's not. It comes out of the general fund, which I never knew about until a couple years ago. That at one time there was a separate fund for Social Security, but then some politician and his infamous genius said, oh, look at all this money we got in this Social Security account. And it was a lot of money. He said, let's open it up for general funds. So that they robbed from Peter to pay Paul. And people can say, oh, you're wrong. Actually, no, I'm not. I dug deep into that. Well, I had, you know, it's just reasons. I was a truck driver. I was bored at when I was sitting there waiting for something. Yeah, they opened the door. They unlocked the Social Security, and it's another word for it, but I forget. Okay, they unlocked that box for Social Security, and they put it in the general fund. So now, any kind of welfare program, anything like that, it comes out of the general fund. And that's why there's everybody talks, hey, I don't even know if there's gonna be money there when I get 65. You know, even though they've been putting money in there since they're, let's say, 18. Okay, even though they've been putting money in there since they're 18 years old, and there's people have never put a dime in it, they're collecting. They're taking your money. That's basically it.
It depends, but if you already finished your contribution and you haven't reached the 65, you need to wait until you turn 65 years old.
Even though before Miles and myself were married, I was divorced for like 10, 15 years, okay? But my retirement, my military retirement, they were still taking money out for dependent because they thought that as soon as, if I die or so, this is what I got, okay? When I die, she can collect. I said, no. She don't get anything. Well, you never know. So, you know, they were paranoid, saying they were thinking that they would still have to pay her after I passed away, even though, you know, we weren't married. Because I think the military's got the most effed up policy. In other words, if you're married to a woman for more than 10 years while you're in the military, and the military is the only one that does this, and I think it's BS, okay? When you die and you're divorced, she gets it. And also, which I thought was always retarded, is that if, say you retire, you're divorced, but you were married for a certain amount of years, and you were married to this woman, when you get divorced, she can collect half of your retirement. She tried to get that, and they were like, no, you don't, no. I wasn't even married till after I retired.
Yeah, I mean, your previous marriage will be the one who will get it, just in case you, if have something happen to you, because she is still your independent when you apply that.
Well, actually, she didn't qualify for anything. She thought she did. She thought she was a gold digger, man. She thought she qualified for every benefit she got. Matter of fact, the funny thing is, okay, after the divorce was over and done with, okay, the lawyer kept on asking her for the ID card, all right, and she would give him a song and a dance, So, but check this out. One time she got sick and she went to urgent care, and she tried to use the ID card, and they kept on rejecting it. So she gave me a call. Why, I have no idea, because I hated her and she knew it. She gave me a call. What she said?
The newly caught fish, crab, and prawn.
Yeah. She gave me a call demanding me to give them my Visa card number so she could pay for the medical. I was like, you lost your mind. No, she was psychopath, man, psychopath. Well, anyway, on the bigger and better thing. Just got to get all your. If you're retired, man, retired military, and you find the person that you want to be with for the rest of your life, you got to make sure you get. And it's my fault. I don't blame anybody. I just didn't during the lockdown, everything that. You got to make sure you get everything, all your ducks in a row, as far as, you know, making sure your newly wife is taken care of. Even though you think, oh, everything will be okay, and you're gone, you left this earth, her life's still going to go on. And you got to make sure, man. And if you got kids, you know, for some, you know, you have a child with her, you got to make sure that child's taken care of. And I know probably 90% of you will, but there is people out there that don't, man. You know. So I'm hoping if there is a naval base opening up, and I know I see them on Facebook, oh, naval base opening up, but everybody knows about Facebook, okay? But we do need to go there so I can get miles put on my deers. And I should have done this a long time ago, I know it. Get miles put on my deers, get her an ID card, and get all that other stuff taken care of.